Hello, hello, and welcome. My name is FOMO, you mofo. I trade Solana meme coins, that is it, and I'm learning the rest as I go. Before we dive in, nothing in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. If you'd like to keep up to date with what I'm up to, go ahead and follow me on X and join my Telegram in the description of the video here. Now, with all that mumbo jumbo out of the way, let's dive in. Holy fuck, it's been forever since I've done an update or a video on YouTube or even on here on X in general. And a lot of things have changed very, very quickly. August and September was horrible, um, which was expected thanks to the quants that I've referred to you guys to that we follow. And October was the thing. October was a lot better. And November, holy shit, it's just been madness the last few weeks. And hopefully, if you're subscribed here on YouTube and you are relying on my weekly updates, you listened to me in the sense that I said for in real time updates and anything and everything that I'm up to. You're following me on X and on Telegram because we've been putting in work up in there. And yeah, it's been crazy. But I just wanted to make a general update, let you know what I've been up to, my plans for the future, and essentially just to kind of steer you in the right direction and steer you in the direction that I'm headed into as well. So yeah, I recently updated my shitcoin learnings and mistakes doc, which I update this pretty regularly, but this is literally everything I've learned from entering this space. Fuck you, Google Chrome. I don't know why you keep doing this, but okay. Anyway, this keeps messing up, but essentially, it's a document that I created where I continue to update different things that I've been learning since I joined the space back in December. And a lot of people enjoy it. It's a lot of good advice and things you got to hear. Um, like this one, the best trade can be no trade sometimes. Like August and September, I probably burned and gambled through quite a lot of money just because I was impatient. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people did that too. They were trying to get the next 100x, and fuck, man, we couldn't even get a 2x sometimes. Like things were, the ceiling was like 300K in August and September for new pairs. But yeah, it's been crazy. Um, and as you guys saw, like holy shit, we're a YouTube partner now. I'm almost at 40,000 followers. I literally started on X back in December of last year, and I didn't really start sharing my journey up until January when I had my $100 a day challenge. And yeah, there's just a lot going on. Not really gloating here, but the growth has just been crazy, and I'm super grateful. And yeah, again, I kind of just wanted to catch you up to speed as far as like my new trading setup, where I'm focused on, what I'm doing, and kind of like my not my exit plan, but just my grand plan in general. Because yeah, things are starting to heat up here. Um, the first thing I kind of wanted to talk about is Murad's meme coin asset classes that's been split into two subcategories here. um, this kind of oversimplifies the different trading styles that people have here in this space. So you have your PVE meme coins, so player versus everyone meme coins, also known as cults, which those are trying to be the next Doge. They're trying to build a long lasting cult, trying to build a brand, a movement. More than likely, these are coins that you're going to be holding versus trading, day in, day out. A high percentage of the supplies in diamond hands. You believe that it's going to do billions in terms of market cap. And it's trying to be a multi-cycle coin. It's not just the coin of the day, as I've referred to a few times in my pump fund strategy docs and other things. So I'll probably create other videos that are more focused on my pump fund strategy and other things, which I think is something that a lot of people are kind of overlooking and sleeping on at the moment. But I'll talk about that in a bit. But there's that asset class. Then the other one is PvP, right? Which is also known as hyper gambling. PvP stands for player versus player, or you could think of it as a game of Crash if you've ever gambled on one of those gambling sites, to where it's just like those coins of the day. It's the same dev as Michi, bro. Deck trainer paid, just CTO'd, bro. KOLs are on board. We're gonna send it, bro. Trust me. So it's like the majority of people that you probably follow at the moment are these folks here. And I'm guilty as charged. Fuck, man. I mean, I have a Telegram group called the Gambling Gays. Like we gamble quite frequently, and it's been a little less as of recent. And I'll explain why in a bit, but yeah, this is the next Billy. We've all heard these, and a lot of these people are, the ones that are trying to turn $100 to $1,000 in less than 30 minutes, which there's nothing wrong with this sector and these types of folks. I joked about it. I said I'm bisexual. I'm both, and I'm starting to lean more towards here as opposed to here. And yeah, this kind of goes into the next bit as far as like where my mindset is at and what I'm looking at doing next and what my trading setup is like at the moment. Um, Per usual, the platform that I'm using is BullX. If you're not signed up yet, just use the link in the description below, or here in the description of this X post if you're watching it on X. But it's been the most reliable trading platform for me for Solana and Ethereum. It's a multi-chain trading platform, and if you're not signed up yet, just use the link in the description of my video here on X or on YouTube. It's it has the fastest fills. It's probably one of the best UIs and most user-friendly interfaces that I've used as well. It's got pump vision for those that are into gambling. You can really see when something's about to graduate, something that's already graduated, something that's new. You can do the quick buy feature here and just the chart setup. And I have it in the mobile view just because I'm 99% of the time I'm trading on mobile and it looks great on mobile and desktop. But yeah, I'm just used to it and it looks good. And yeah, that's what I've been using to trade very quickly and on the fly. So recommend you sign up if you haven't yet. But you need a good trading platform, like I mentioned, use BullX. And then second, how I'm finding alpha, I'm relying less on wallet tracking now, and the big reason why is because it's a lot of noise and less alpha. And unless you're tracking wallets that are really good at swing trading or buying into narratives, it can get very cluttered just getting a bunch of notifications. I have bunch of fucking just like in the last hour I've had like 100 plus notifications just on all these wallets that I track. So I mean, yeah, just scrolling through because I want you guys to find the wallets that I'm tracking. But it's just to give you an idea of like how many wallets I am tracking. I'm tracking I think like 20, and it's noisy. Like there's just tons of notifications, and it's hard to understand what's going on without context, which is why the reason why I showed you the two asset classes that Murad was talking about is because those are just very oversimplifications of the types of traders that are out there. Um, the way I've kind of condensed these out are to three categories. I have this trading style and accounts to follow guide that I made a few weeks back, and the main two that I like to talk about is the new pair high volume gambler, which is kind of what Murad was talking about, like um, you know, the Michi dev bro, the hyper gambling people. So that's valid. The buy dips, sell rips kind of falls in between the cults thing, but it could also be people after the people hyper gamble and the dust has settled and they've sold their tokens or whatever, these buy dips, sell rips, TA MFers step in and kind of explain like, hey, like, the narrative is there, good volume, change of hands and distribution, yada, 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 so on and so forth. And I've compiled these two types of traders into X lists. So now my flow, as opposed to relying heavily on, wallet trackers. So like got transferred 11 million Aussie tokens. It's at 1.6 mil market cap. what the fuck is this, and oh, it's at 1.4 million. A day later or the same day, it's down. Like me trying to figure this out. Like I'm really relying on individuals that have proven track records. So for example, with Black Goku Say or Market Watcher, shout out to him. He's great. He posts his thesis on coins that he's purchasing, along with charts. For example, I think he's calling Rich here. He's called it a few times when it's about to break out and it just pumps like crazy. So, he also shared Bongo, for example. Where is it? Yeah, so he just shares like trying to see where like the proof, bro. Where's the proof? You know what I mean? Like he anyway, you get what I mean. Like I'd have to scroll through his profile a bit more to where he like but he has a good track record. Um, and you can tell by his TA that he's done a great job. And where is it? Jesus Christ. He doesn't have one. So he usually like quote retweets like the proof, you know what I mean? Yeah, here it is. So he bought bro at like 2 to 3 million or something. And he didn't add the chart, but then he like quote retweets it and says, here it is, 3 days later, I'm up on all of these that I told you to buy here. Or look, bro, we all know where this goes. Like the chart's about to break out. So like we all know the thesis behind looking, bro. He's not adding the thesis every single time, but he's really good at sharing a thesis, sharing a chart. And those are the types of people that I'm trying to find and add into this list. Same thing, Chinito. Um, he's great at TA as well and has a thesis. He's sharing a lot of tips and stuff right now. But like, for example, woman yelling at cat could be bottom tier at, I think he had it at 16 mil. I don't know what it's at right now, but it's probably up insane now. Yeah, 20 mil. I think it was just like at 40, was it not? Regardless, he was saying that was the bottom at like 16 mil here. Now it's at 20 and it's going up. So like that's what I mean. Like if you don't know TA, you don't know how to trade, you're low on capital, you don't know what's going on, you can't make decisions yourself. You know what I mean? Like you have zero intuition, you're just trying to make some money. Just follow people that know what they're doing. And a lot of these people that know what they're doing aren't even accounts that are huge. I mean, Chinito has 3K followers. Market Watcher, when I first started following him for Alpha, he had like 3K followers. Conviction Meta is another up and coming riser. He's at 4K followers. Like he's really good at TA, finding low caps as well with a good thesis. So that's usually like Sunny was probably one of his best trades. He found it on Pump Fun under like 50K and it went to like 4 or 5 million market cap. And he has a consistent track record, and that's what's important. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's kind of been my setup at the moment, just leaning more into the people that have a thesis behind their trades, or like Mikey, for example, like he's the Dolan CTO guy, and he always share. Oh yeah, and Enigma is good. He posts some really good TA as well. Like, hey, like it's in 5 day consolidation here. It's probably gonna break out because you can see volume picking up here or whatever. So like, you should focus more on these types of people. No, not to talk down my new pair high volume gamblers like myself, but it's it's believing season versus trading season. So it's been a lot easier to just kind of buy and hold something. I've been testing that with Shibu and Petunia lately. It's been working out very well for me. And for example, like he alpha shot here, he shared bros at like 200K market cap. He's been bull posting Harambe since like 20 million market cap back in September, and it's almost at a 3x here. So I mean, these are the types of people that you should be following and interacting with, so that your home feed is more tailored towards that. And if it's not, if you follow these X lists that I have, follow the list and then pin the list up here, then you can just have this more curated, more focused feed, and trade coins with potential. And that's honestly what my trading setup has been: a good, reliable bot such as BullX, and just following the right people on X. The alpha is literally on X. I'm not really relying on my wallet trackers, not really relying on Telegram calls from people. It's all just people that are proving themselves and showing up each and every day on the timeline. And yeah, I honestly think this is probably the best thing you can do at this moment in time. And it's what I'll continue to be doing through the rest of the cycle, to be honest. Relying less on wallet tracking and more on people with proven track records. So, for example, Greeny's great. He posts all of his trade setups here. Posted this on November 6th, Bonk at 1.5 bill, and went up to 2.2 billion. And then now finally he's up 500%. I mean, he did it on leverage trading on perps, but you don't need to do that. You could have just done a spot trade, followed him, and would have been the 2x, I believe. You don't need a leverage trade fucking 10x or whatever. I don't do that. That's hard. But yeah, that's my trading setup and my overall update. I got into a spot financially. Well, I have been in the spot financially for a while to where I can quit my job, but I finally just pulled the trigger just because 40 hours of my time per week has just been caught up in the day job. And um, yeah, I feel like my time is best spent elsewhere, such as the Solana space. So excited for this journey with you guys, and yeah, follow along. And if you need anything else, feel free to hit me up, comment below with any and all questions. And yeah, let's fucking get the bag.